Hey y'all, it's the North Kakalaki News Now, here with a villainous monologue given by our Queen Empress and favorite YouTuber and this, that, and the other who did indeed use hypnosis to conquer the planet just so she could fix the roads. Now to our secret microphones at the Watergate Hotel.
You know, this is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office, where so many decisions have been made that shaped the history of this empire that I built. Each time I have done so to discuss with you some matter that I believe affected imperial interest. In all the decisions I have made in my public life, I have always tried to do what was best for the empire. Throughout the long and difficult period caused by the mutiny of my advisors, I have felt it was my duty to persevere, to make every possible effort to complete the term of our office to which you elected me. In the past few days, however, it has become evident to me that I no longer have a strong enough political base on YouTube or Twitter to justify continuing that effort. As long as there was such a base, I felt strongly that it was necessary to see the constitutional process through to its conclusion. That to do otherwise would be unfaithful to the spirit of that deliberately difficult process and a dangerously destabilizing precedent for the future. But with the disappearance of that base, I now believe that the constitutional purpose has been served, and there is no longer a need for the process to be prolonged. I would have preferred to carry through to the finish whatever the personal agony it would have involved, and my personal time-traveling army unanimously urged me to do so. But the interest of the Empire must always come before any personal considerations. From the discussions I have had with world leaders and Twitter mobs, I have concluded that because of the rebellion matter, I might not have the support of the planet, and more importantly of YouTube, that I would consider necessary to back the very difficult decisions and carry out the duties of this office in the way the interests of the Empire would require. I have never been a quitter, though. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as an empress and a popular YouTuber, I must put the interest of view count first. A YouTube channel needs a full-time leader and an appeased, finicky algorithm, particularly at this time with problems we face at home and abroad. To continue to fight through the months ahead for my personal vindication would almost totally absorb the time and attention of both a YouTuber and the platform itself in a period when our entire focus should be on the great issues of peace abroad and prosperity through infrastructure at home. Therefore, I'll let you know before I'll let anyone else know. I shall resign as Empress, CEO, Queen, President, Discord admin, and hypnotic content creator, effective at noon tomorrow. Yes, my mutinous administrators will be sworn in as presidents at that hour in this office. And may they too factionalize and split again and again, so that they too can know this utter embarrassment. As I recall the high hopes for my empire with which we began this channel, I feel a great sadness that I will not be here in this office working on your behalf to achieve those hopes in the next few centuries or so, but in turning over direction of the government to President Rocky and President Shamrock, or whatever they're calling themselves today. I'm not bitter. I know, as I told the nation when I nominated them for that office 10 months ago, that the leadership of my empire will be in sketchy, sketchy hands. In passing this office to the thorns in my side, I also do so with the profound sense of weight of responsibility that will fall on their shoulders tomorrow, and therefore of the understanding, the patience, the cooperation they will need from all my lost internet communities. As they assume that responsibility, they will deserve the help and the support of all of us, since they have no aspirations regarding public infrastructure. As we look to the future, the first essential is to begin healing the wounds of this empire, to put the bitterness and divisions of the recent past behind us, and to rediscover those shared ideals that light the heart of our strength and unity as a great and as a free people, that being cute goats, poetry, and thick-ass slime girls. By taking this action, I hope that I will have hastened the start of that process of healing which is so desperately needed in my communities. I regret deeply any injuries that may have been done in the course of the events that led to this decision, namely my hypnotizing everybody into giving me their views and their money. There's no law against it. Either way, I would say only that if some of my judgments were wrong, and some were wrong, but most were justified, they were made in what I believed at the time to be the best interest of the Empire. To those who stood with me during these past difficult months, to my followers, to those who are still loyal to me on my Discord server, to my private time-traveling army, and to many others who joined in supporting my cause because they believed it was right, and it was, I will be eternally grateful for their support. As you should be grateful for all the roads I had built. And to those who have not felt able to give me your support, let me say I leave with no bitterness towards those who have opposed me, because all of us in this final analysis have been concerned with the good of the country and empire. However, our judgments might differ. I shall leave this channel and this office with regret at not completing all of my plans, but with gratitude for the privilege as serving as your CEO, Empress, President, and favorite YouTuber. The challenges ahead are equally great, and they, too, will require the support and efforts of everybody and the people working in cooperation with the new administration. There is one cause above all to which I have been devoted, and to which I shall always be devoted for as long as I live. And once again, that's infrastructure. I have done my very best in all the days since to be true to that pledge. As a result of these efforts, I am confident that the world is a safer place today, not only for the people of my empire, but for the people of all nations, and that all of our children have a better chance than before of living in a world with functioning bridges. This, more than anything, is what I hoped to achieve when I sought this level of power. This, more than anything, is what I hope will be my legacy to you, as well as to our empire. As I leave this office, to have served in this office is to have felt a very personal sense of kinship with each and every one of my subjects. In leaving it, I do so with this prayer. May God's grace be with you in all the days ahead.
Hey y'all, it's Marsha O'Hare with Nightmare Public Broadcasting here to say, Watergate Hotel, I am having the worst time finding your menu. Yes, I'm up in room 214. And be sure to bring me some fresh Zemo, Rocco, the Lagasamancer, Avikla, Yokathul, Bingley, XX Craft Mine, Confused Script. Also, it's getting a little drafty in here, so could you fix up the AC so that Lynn's Nom, Man of Many Bees, Justin, Peekanique 2, and Organic Emerald could be more comfy? Yes, and send my compliments to Spriggs, Sam Myers, Jackson Daniel 42, Osori, and Kyron 0 for all of their help down at the desk yesterday. Now, y'all stay safe out there for me. Bye! Dang, Napoleon. Who are those people breaking into the window?